Learning how to lose stomach fat starts with understanding how your stomach fat got there in the first place. As a general rule, keeping in mind that almost all general rules have their exceptions, fat grows on your stomach and other places because you consume more calories than your muscles burn off. Losing stomach fat is tough because we live in an age in which our muscles don't get nearly as much work as our ancestors' muscles did. A lot of jobs today just don't require any more physical activity than tapping your fingers on a keyboard or holding a phone to your ear, and come to think of it, with earpieces and microphones, a lot of us don't even do that anymore. No doubt you already know that exercise burns fat. It also provides a lot of other health-related benefits, like lowering your blood pressure and keeping your cholesterol levels down. But no matter how much you appreciate the importance of exercise, does it seem you just can't find the time to do it? Well, if that's the case, you might be asking yourself, what dietary and nutritional alternatives are open? Let's start out by assuming you're not interested in becoming a vegetarian, even though it is the healthiest, most effective, and quickest way to lose stomach fat. Your best bet in that case is to identify the foods and eating habits that pack on the pounds. Avoid these, or at least do your best to limit them, and you can lose stomach fat without giving up everything else you like all the time. Here's how to do it. Learn the difference between good fats and bad fats. Saturated fats come from animals. Not only will these give you stomach fat, but if you eat a lot of them, you'll probably also get high blood pressure and high cholesterol levels. Definitely keep saturated fats to a minimum. Trans fats are found in prepackaged foods, processed convenience foods, and most of the fried food you get from fast food restaurants. You can also find trans fats in baked goods. All too often, lunch or dinner consists of fast foods or pre-processed convenience foods that are just loaded with trans fats, which not only stick to your ribs, but also expand your waistline while narrowing your arteries. Avoid trans fats as much as you can. Polyunsaturated fats and monounsaturated fats are fats that are not as bad for you. In fact, they may actually have some health benefits. These fats come from vegetable oils, fish oils, sunflowers, peanuts, etc. Dump the junk. Stay away from candy, cookies, donuts and other baked goods, snacks like potato chips, sodas, and other foods that fall into the junk food category. These add fat to your stomach while offering very little nutritional value in return. Junk food is bad because it's usually high in trans fats, processed sugars, and carbohydrates, all of which raise blood sugar levels. Worst of all, they can actually increase your appetite. Watch out for white. Foods that are white or off-white in color tend to be high in starches and bad carbohydrates. Anything made from refined flour is probably going to add to your stomach fat. It can also lead to poor digestion and bloating. Furthermore, bad carbohydrates raise your insulin level, which slows down your metabolism. When your metabolism slows down, you burn fewer calories and you add more stomach fat. And wouldn't you know it, some of our favorite foods fall into this category. White bread, baked potatoes, french fries, white rice, lots of different kinds of pasta. So if you want to lose stomach fat, you have to look for non-white alternatives to these favorites. Whole wheat bread and pasta, brown rice, sweet potatoes. Limit your alcohol consumption. Granted, there's some recent research that seems to indicate that drinking a little red wine is actually healthy, but in general, alcohol contains a lot of calories and zero nutrition. All calories that come from alcohol are likely to turn into fat. It's conventional wisdom that we all tend to add stomach fat as we get older. But hey, it's tough at any age, especially when we're bombarded by hundreds of commercial messages daily to eat things that are bad for us. If you really want to learn how to lose stomach fat, it means you have to learn how to resist temptation, and that is not easy.